Hello everyone, welcome to Quant Masters. I am Harshita Alveli. Today we have Nityasri with us, who is from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and she got placed in L&T recently. So she is here to share her experience with us. Let's talk to her and get to know about the entire interview process in detail. Hi Nitya.
Hi ma'am, hi guys. It's very nice to meet you both.
How are you Nitya?
I'm fine ma'am. What about you?
I'm good too, Nitya. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you for getting placed in L&T. You must be really happy about it, right?
Thank you so much ma'am. Yes, it's been a very tough journey. Like I have been not placed for, all my friends would be getting placed and I would be feeling so inferior towards that. But, after some struggle only I got into this.
That's really nice to know, Nitya. And yeah, before talking about anything else, could you tell more about yourself, Nitya?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Good evening, guys. My name is Nityasri, and I'm from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And my branch of engineering is electronics and communication. I am 2022 pass out, and currently
Which
I'm
college
doing.
are you from, Nitya? Where have you studied your engineering?
I'm an SR and IST student, ma'am. I'm a
Okay.
Katanglutur
Mhm.
branch. Yeah. And then the company I got selected is L&T, and I got selected as a trainee. And right now I'm being offered a 4 lakhs per annum package.
Oh, that's really nice to know, Nitya. And yeah, so ready to share your interview experience with us?
Yeah, ma'am. I will start from the very scratch, where
Yeah.
it all started.
Okay.
So we actually in SRM we have a platform where we have to place every information or every data, including our CGPAs and everything in a
Mhm.
website, and then they will ask us to enroll in each and several companies actually. Hence, by starting with that, I applied in September for L&T as for the basic training role, and frequent updates were coming, and I within a week they announced the online test mode, which is the first round actually.
Mhm.
And it was about 90 minutes, 45
Okay, the
questions.
first round. On what day it was conducted? Do you remember the date, Nitya?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Actually, 14th September, I applied for the job, and
Mm-hmm.
20th September, I got you know, the first test round link actually.
Okay. So 20th September, the first round was conducted, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the first round. You were telling it was of 90 minutes, right?
Yes, ma'am, 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, at that time, during the first round, we were informed that the first round, which includes the aptitude and coding round, will be the first round, and the technical and the HR round will be announced later. They told actually.
Okay.
But after the first round, the second round was also conducted in an online test mode, ma'am, actually.
Okay.
So during the
Mm-hmm.
first round, 90 minutes, the test was there.
Okay.
Equal distribution between aptitude as well
Mm-hmm.
as vocabulary questions, I mean grammar questions.
Okay.
And yeah, this they conducted in a common test platform called Aon, and
Okay.
it was a very friendly platform only. So
Mm-hmm.
first we were nervous, like what would be the level of difficulties and everything, but it was of a very normal level of questions actually, and nothing
So there
technical.
were only two sections, the quant and the verbal, is it?
Verbal, yes, ma'am.
There were no
Quant.
logical questions?
I'm sorry, the quant section itself was included the
Okay,
logical
okay.
things
So
also,
what
ma'am.
was the number of questions? The first section was quant plus logical, right?
Ah, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And
what was the
each
number of questions?
divided into two number of questions, like 40 equal distributions, 45 questions,
Okay.
quant and logical, and 45 questions for verbal.
Verbal. So 90 questions and 90 minutes were given.
Yes, ma'am. This is same for both the rounds, ma'am. Like each minute for every question.
Okay, okay. So the first section, do you remember like questions from what concepts were asked?
Mm, what concepts were like the basic things, ma'am? Percentage, profit
Mhm.
loss, permutation and combination, and find the odd find the odd one in the series, and
Okay.
what will be coming to next. And
So almost
those
all
things.
basic concepts were
Yes,
covered.
ma'am. All the basic concepts they covered, ma'am.
Okay. So you had separate sectional time or overall time was given?
You mean like the concept wise?
No. The 45 questions of the first section had separate 45 minutes or overall 90 minutes were
No,
given.
ma'am. Overall 90 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so you can take according to your wish, you can distribute the
ma'am.
time and solve.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, fine. So yeah, and what was the level of difficulty? You told you it was easy.
Yeah,
No?
it was moderate, ma'am. Not easy. It was on a
You could,
moderate level.
you were able to solve.
Yes, ma'am. It was solvable.
Okay,
Some
then
few
what?
questions were a little bit tough actually. Those were the descriptive type questions. I mean, like they will give a paragraph and they will ask questions from that, ma'am. Those
Puzzles kind. Too much of
yes,
data will
puzzle.
be given and 4 to 5 questions will be asked. Kind of puzzles.
Exactly, ma'am.
So A, B, C, D likes red color, white color,
the pie
and they
chart
belong
thing.
to different. Yeah.
Yes, exactly, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So this was about the first
First round.
section. The other section, verbal. Do you remember questions? What kind of questions were asked?
It was mostly of the grammar, I guess, ma'am. I don't remember that section that much, but it was like what
Passage
rearranging
reading.
the questions, rearranging the sentences, and finding the error part, and
fill in the blanks. Passage
exactly.
reading,
Yes,
comprehension.
ma'am. We have to be good in grammar for that.
Okay, fine. So was the time sufficient for you to answer all the questions?
Time was more than sufficient, ma'am. Like even if we got engaged in 2 questions, we would be managing it with solving the other 4 questions easily, ma'am. Hence, it was kind of give or take between those questions only.
Okay, so this happened on 20th October, right?
Yes, 20th September.
20th September, I'm so sorry. Yeah, 20th September 2021, the first round was done. And when did you get to know the results of this round?
The results was the first round was announced in 18th October, ma'am.
Okay, after a month you got to know the results of the round.
Exactly, ma'am. The wait was too long, but only for that, ma'am. After that, they got yes, ma'am. The process was
okay. So when was the next round conducted and what was it?
Yes, ma'am. So 18th October, we came to know that the second round wouldn't be as convey as a person-to-person interview. It would be of a written virtual test. Hence, the second round was is conducted on 30th October. So within a week or so. So actually, our college, like we appeared for 2 tracks actually, mechanical track and embedded track. As I'm an electronics engineering, I was about to take embedded track. So for mechanical track, it was an 75 question only core, which contain core questions. And for embedded track, we have to do 75 questions about our core questions. And as well as we have to do 2 coding questions, which totally will cost us 40 minutes. Timed separately, both sections are timed separately. And together, embedded system have to appear for 115 minutes actually.
Okay, so the 75 questions had separate time, right? Those were MCQs.
Yes, ma'am, MCQs, but totally in technical terms.
You had separate time for it.
Yes, ma'am. Like the 75 questions were timed for 75 minutes.
Okay.
And other 2, then we have
coding questions.
Yes, ma'am. We have to. They would be giving 4 questions. We have to attend 2 the coding questions. Each question will cost us 20 minutes, ma'am.
Oh, that's okay. So questions from what concepts were asked here? 75 questions.
It was totally technical, ma'am. Like including our integrated circuits, analog circuits, and digital principles, and mostly it was of embedded C questions, ma'am. Like
embedded
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Microcontrollers, microprocessors.
Yes, exactly.
All the core questions.
Yes, ma'am. It was a well analyzed thing, ma'am. But as I'm speaking like electronics and communication, my communication part was not considered much in this.
Okay, electronics, but most of the time it was all related to electronics.
Yes,
okay. Fine. So what about the coding questions? What were those questions?
Okay. The question I don't what were the questions I can't At
At least like from what concept, array strings, what kind of question it was, do you remember?
Like arrays and matrices and
Okay, that's
actually
okay. It's okay. If you don't remember, no problem. Okay. So when this happened on 30th, right? You told
is in
30th October?
30th. And coding part we have to do it in C language, ma'am.
Okay, C language.
Yes, ma'am. Because they preferred embedded C rather than any Python or any other language actually.
Okay, fine. And when did you get to know the results of this round, Nitya?
15th November, ma'am.
15th November. So again, there was a gap of 15 days.
Yes, ma'am. But this was considerably fine other than the 18th to 30th thing.
Yeah. Correct. Comparatively. Yeah. Fine. So what was that round?
Actually, we get to know that the process was slow because first part, no, we were so anxious, like, oh my God, what happened? Would they release the results or not? But this time we were confident enough, like, okay, this is gonna take time and we are gonna be patient.
You were prepared for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So 15th November, my interview, the short list was released. And actually, it was at the neck of the moment because they had planned the interview for the next day itself, like 16th November morning itself, actually.
Okay. So you didn't have much time to prepare.
Exactly, but it wasn't a technical interview actually. It was named as HR and I don't know. Yeah, it was an HR interview.
HR, okay.
Hence, in HR interview, we actually for each candidate, for a group of 8 candidates were put under one HR, and we received an Excel sheet containing that, and each candidate were
given a slot.
Yes, ma'am. And 1 hour slot, and we have to wait in the lobby, and they would let us in the meeting. Hence, the HR interview happened in 16th November. And first, actually, I will tell you my experience as well as my friend's experience, ma'am, because people can get any type of.
Sure. Yeah, please tell us.
So, my friend, she got an hour after me, like a slot after me.
Okay.
But when she entered, it was so simple. Like she just asked her to introduce. A ma'am was there, and she asked my friend to introduce herself and what college you are studying and everything. And she was so friendly. And she started. She explained. She asked her to explain her project. And when she had done explaining, and she asked about the bond and what role she will be playing, she explained. And when my friend agreed to it, she asked if she has any question for her. My friend replied, no, nothing much like that. And the interview was over actually. It was a matter of 5 to 10 minutes actually for her.
Okay. Was that different for you?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I am specifically telling it because we have to expect the worst case, ma'am. Because not the worst case, but it was a bit.
Need to prepare. Correct.
Yes, ma'am. So first, she asked me to. Actually, I had a different HR.
Okay.
So I was asked to introduce myself, and I introduced everything, including my CPA and everything. Then she asked me what project have I done. Positively, I have done my project in embedded track itself, ma'am. Like we had a project in around 2 months before we have done it, and I explained them. And she asked me what role did I perform there, like that. I told my it was a group of 3 members. Hence, the role I can explain you the coding and everything, ma'am, but we haven't allotted any specific roles that us like ourselves in the project, like that. I told them. Then are you a team player, she asked. I told yes, ma'am. Obviously, all my projects and my things and my classroom environment will be more enhanced if I have a team with me, like that. I told. Then she asked me, like, prove it to me, like that. I'm like, how to prove it, ma'am? Like, I can give you my project report. I can give you my experiences on several competitions or something. And she is like, no, those are all just virtual proof. I need a theoretical proof, like that. She asked. She was, yeah, she was so strict and
Okay, she was not friendly types.
no, she wasn't at all friendly actually.
Okay, she was quite serious and all.
Yes,
She was
ma'am. And
adamant.
she made sure that she she made the student nervous actually.
Okay, okay. It
And
was her intention to make you nervous.
yes, ma'am. Hence,
Okay.
I just wanted to say, like, you guys, please don't be nervous. Even though if they are targeting for that, at the
Mm,
end they know what to do, and they know what to expect from a trainee uh,
correct.
like, interview student like that.
Yeah.
And then actually, then she asked to prove it, and then then she asked a question on workplace behavior. She asked
Mhm.
me, how will you solve a dispute between two members if they are fighting before you, like that. And again,
Mm,
I was supposed to give her some off the record answer. Like I
mhm.
told, I will create some physical environment changes, or like I will create something uh, you know I will I will darken the room or something. I became so
You were nervous.
yes. Hence,
Okay.
I told everything. She was like, "Oh, okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing." Like that, she said actually.
Okay.
And then again, she asked me if I have any question for her, and I said, "No, not exactly from the interview, ma'am. I just want to know what roles I would be performing." Like that, I told,
Mhm.
and she told me, "Okay, you would be joining a trainee as a trainee. After 6 months training, you would be promoted as a permanent employer, and then only you would be getting a significant role like that," she said. And I said, okay, then uh, thank you for the time, like that I said. And she
Mm.
was, and the interview ended well, ma'am. Then
Oh,
afterwards, around actually in January, we got results, I guess, ma'am.
okay. So the process started in the month of September, and then you got the final offer letter in the month of January.
Yes.
It was a
Not a
4 month,
offer letter also, ma'am. Like
just
the
a confirmation mail.
yes, ma'am. Thus, as following students have been selected, like that. They
It's almost like 4 to 5 months process, no?
yes, ma'am. It's a
It
very
just
lengthy
tested
process.
your patience. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. That was really nice, and the students have a lot to know, right?
Yes,
Like they have
ma'am.
to be really
They
patient and
have to
very.
be prepared for anything, ma'am, and they have to don't get nervous or don't lose your hope or like that. It should be like that, ma'am.
Okay, and do you have any other tips for students who are trying to get placed in L&T, Nitya?
Not exactly. Just give your best, and just be strong with your core concepts. As actually this offer means this is a core offer actually.
Yeah.
Hence they would expect more on your core knowledge.
Hmm.
And if you are trying to get, I am talking for my branch, ma'am. If you are trying to get placed in embedded things, then you have to be well versed in C language and embedded C system. That's it.
Okay, fine. And you are a student of Quant Masters, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
would you like to tell how was your journey with Quant Masters, Nitya?
Yeah, so it was actually a life-changing journey because, as I told, I was a bit nervous when these placements started to take place. It was at the month of June or something. That was during my seventh semester. Right now, I'm in my eighth semester. Hence, my whole seventh semester was undergone in waiting for, appearing for an exam and waiting for the results and not getting them like that. But in my mid seventh semester, I joined the Quant Masters, and it was a very good subject. Actually, what uh, surprised me was the early morning session. The 6:30 session. It was actually a very nice, innovative thing. I mean, at first I thought like who would be listening 6:30 classes and all, but
Hmm.
after I joined and I attended two classes. No, I was hoping for the next day class because I genuinely saw the difference. Like at the number of questions I have been able to solve in the morning is more efficient than the number of questions I will
Yeah.
be solving in the evening time or my all those.
Other
the
times,
morning
other
energy
people.
was there, and I like to hear stories from Sriman sir, and it was a very fun way of learning now.
Thank you so much, Nitya. We are happy that you got to learn something from the
And
training
for
session.
coding part, actually, I wasn't able to attend the live session, since usually I will go for the recorded classes of
Mhm.
Shashank sir, and it was good actually. The actually we would have a 10 set of recorded
Yeah.
classes for basic programming. Actually, to be honest, now I am learning. Now also I'm just revising it only, ma'am, because here also the first part of the training session is about the basic C programs and C
Yeah,
techniques and
even
everything.
now, if you watch the videos, it will be of useful.
Yeah.
You'll get
And
lots.
one more thing I have to share here is before L&T, I was placed in DXC, ma'am, like
Mm-hmm.
for the same path. In that, actually, technical and HR interview was combined in it.
Okay.
And during that interview, I was questioned more about my core knowledge rather
Mm-hmm.
than my
Coding.
coding knowledge.
Okay.
Even though it was an IT role, but
Okay.
the interviewer
Mm-hmm.
questioned my core knowledge, and he questioned me, and I answered it according to his expectations. I answered it, and he shared his experience, like I am an EC student, and right now I am in this role. Hence, I wanted to learn how are you, how is your mindset when you're coming into this field, like that. Hence, we can't expect what we are gonna answer in any sort of interviews, man, because this core interview I was asked the HR behavioral things, and in my IT interview I was asked my core knowledge things, and we have to be
You have
prepared
to
for
be prepared
everything.
for everything. Yeah, perfect. Yes, the students will remember whatever you have told. And yeah, one last question, Nitya. Would you recommend Quant Masters to your friends and juniors?
Of course, ma'am, I have already done it actually.
Thank
And
you.
for
Yeah.
making things better, I will like show it from my phone or like from my laptop. Like you see this after like if it
If you feel
if you
useful,
really
please do.
understand it, you
Yeah.
can go ahead for it like that, ma'am.
That's really nice of you. Thank you so much, Nitya, for recommending it to other students. And also, thanks for being here, sharing all the information with
It's
us,
my
Nitya.
pleasure,
Students
ma'am.
who are watching this and who are trying to get placed in L&T, your experience will definitely help them.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Congratulations
guys.
once again and all the very best, Nitya.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, guys.